was not easy for me to nominate the Supreme Champion because we had a lot of top horses on this last showing. But at the end, my decision was number 31, the mare by Zack out of Limoncello, a Londonderry mare, with a beautiful modern type, uphill construction, beautiful head and a neck for good riding. Withers are okay and the top line is good. Good legs and spectacular in the trot. A 9 in conformation, a 9 in the trot, in 8 in correctness of the gaits. It's okay. 7.5, sorry, in that moment for the walk. And at the end, nearly a 9 in all overall. And congratulations, Sarah Lucas and Carsten Sandrock. Congratulations. So, and then we have 2 reserve champions. When I take my catalog, then this is eventer, and I am really happy to have an eventer as a reserve champion, and another reserve champion on the same level is this foal bred by Nicole Nelson. But at first I like to tell something about the eventer, number 32, bred or owned by Lisa Menard. I was impressed how this horse showed, this young 2-year-old horse, in that moment. The standing was perfect and the conformation is like, in my eyes, these are only my eyes and my opinion what I tell you, not from others, that this is the right horse, now 2 years old, for eventing. The type is like a thoroughbred, maybe a little bit light legs. That is no problem for me. And the conformation is really top, no question. And in 2 gates she got an 8, and in canter 8.5. And correctness okay, and congratulations to you, reserve champion. And another reserve champion on the really same level, sorry that you are the third now, you are the second. Nicole Nelson with this beautiful foal by Four Romans out of DiMaggio mare. I do not need my catalog because I have this in my head, what happened with this foal. A beautiful type. I told you what I thought about this foal. Beautiful type, conformation perfect. This foal is now 5 weeks old and perfect trained, or it is natural. I think it is natural. The gaits and the showing today was perfect, and congratulations once more to you.
And we are looking essentially for a young horse that when he is fully mature, he will be balanced, go forward, level and straight. The first thing we're looking for is the horse balanced. And there's a very old-fashioned term, but it's just as applicable today. Does the horse fill the eye? And so for me, looking at this horse from the side-on view, I would say that this horse, to me, looks as though she is, you just stand her up, Carsten, she is balanced. And then we just see them walk away and back, and preparation and production is absolutely essential. You can see here how well this horse is walking in a straight line.
So the first thing you do when you come in futurity is you walk past the judges and you walk around the triangle. And that's the first impression you make on the judges. So in the walk, we're looking for some over track We're looking for length of the stride, for the ability of the horse to move its shoulders as it's walking, and activity through the body. And when you're trotting in hand, you've got to have enough contact with the bit that you control the horse, but not so much that you are holding it back. And you need somebody with long legs. They have to be able to run well enough to show the horse. And it also helps if you have somebody on the ground that can keep the horse going. As you saw when Carsten's showing them, he keeps the horse really quite relaxed. He's not hanging on to its head, and that's very important. And when he's showing it, he isn't getting in front of it. That's very important when you're showing it. He stays at the shoulder of it if he can, and then he can direct it.
This is an elegant foal, and it shows a lot of better without this head collar, and it was relaxed. And the trot was good, and for an eventer, I think good basic gaits. I saw not the walk, not really, but trot and canter for eventers, I liked. Congratulations, fine. So, and now the jumper, Pleasure Door by Coop Gold. So now we see a yearling, and this yearling is in the right size, and yeah, it is not a dressage horse, but I never saw jumping winning with trot.
Yeah.
No? But I also like this canter with 8.5, trot is 7, not more. And maybe a few things for the correctness, but you can live with this, that's no problem. You have a top jumper prospect. Congratulations both.
Thank you.
You have a pretty tall, long-legged yearling. This will be a tall horse in 2 years. With a really feminine impression. And that is good. That is not a stallion. I like that. Maybe in this time the back is a little bit low and high behind,
Yeah.
but that is a yearling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the gaits, the walk was good, the trot better, and in canter, maybe because the other horse was standing there, difficult to judge. Yeah, and therefore, in this moment, the canter is 7, maybe it's better.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
With a full sister of the colt we saw before. I like this horse too. A good type, not a really beautiful type, but a good type, and correctness is okay. And I gave an 8 in trot and in canter, and 7.5 in the walk, and both are with 7.5 in average of the scores. Thank you very much. By Canturano out of CD Corps d'Emilion. I like this very much. This is the eventer type we like to have. Elegant, long-legged, and a thoroughbred inside, I think, in the dam line. Is that right? Yeah. Really good. And I like the walk. The trot, not shown, question mark.
It's very good, but we didn't get any.
But in 8.5 in canter, a really good canter, I like that, and I like the type I told you. An 8 in type, conformation good, everything is fine. It's a 3-year-old gelding by Samara Fly, and I like this type of horse. He has energy, and his jumping was at first maybe a little bit shy he was in the first time, but after that he has a lot of ability, and the style was good too. Thank you very much for showing.
Thank you.
I liked it very much. He is uphill and a really nice neck, head okay, and I like the saddle position, the wither. Yeah, the jumping, just at the end he is willing to do it, but no experience.
No.
The trot with an 8, this type with an 8, and the canter, it was difficult to judge.